go 아득한 falling 한담이 돼요 oh yeah 난 그대가 저기 빛나는 별이라면.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now today I'm going to upload about 4 reactions and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my next reaction is going over to Korea and it is SHINee. The track is called Atlantis. So this is my first experience of what is SHINee, even though they've been about, and I've gone on to Wikipedia to find out a little bit about them, which I'm going to let you know after I have watched and listened to this particular track. This track has been out not so long, so I'm just racing around with everybody else who is an absolutely a massive fan. I am, as you know, a massive fan of K-pop, and please go over to my video page and check out the numerous amounts of reactions that I have done on K-pop, literally over 100, coming up to 200. So please have fun. Go over to my homepage, check it out. It's broken up in various categories, from K-pop from around the world, R&B from around the world, pop from around the world, heavy metal from around the world, rock, indie, blues, jazz is all from around the world, and mixed in there is established and non-established artists. So have fun. Don't forget to leave your comments and I will give you a shout out and also read your comments as well. I would love you to follow me on Instagram, and when you do, please leave me a voice message. That's Uncle Momo's music reactions, and like I said, once again, please leave me a voice message because I would just love to hear your voice. Now, as you see, there is English subtitles. If you want to change those subtitles, if you just go over next to the subtitle icon where you can press on and off for the subtitles, there's settings. You go into settings, and from settings, there's auto-generated. You go into auto-generated, and a list of countries will come up where you can translate my subtitles from English into whatever language that you will prefer. Now, before I start with my third reaction of today, I'm going to read a couple of your comments and give a number of shout outs, and then we go straight into it. So good morning Oleg, how you doing, mate? Brishman Vima, good morning, how you doing? Musa, good morning, how you doing? Alex Ski, how are you doing, mate? Focus best made man there you go. Turbots goes, thanks Hit Girl for the compilation videos. Watched them a ton of times when I discovered Baby Metal last year in quarantine. There you go. Tip Top, good morning, how you doing? React to Brother V Way Too Easy. I'll check that out. Thank you very much, Tip Top. BLS, that's BLE5T, there you go. Unexpected Super, there you go. Fox God, good morning, how you doing? Alex Vorobov, good morning, how you doing? Ivanhoe, good morning, how you doing? They are from the Philippines. That's talking about fourth impact. Right, look, I'm going to do a number of shout outs and read comments on my other reactions. Once again, if you want me to read out or give you a shout out, it's simple. Leave me a comment. I can't say any further than that. Anyway, without further ado, this is SHINee with Atlantis. You know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? So this is SHINee, my first experience.
미지의 그 영역을 찾게 한 순간 묻혔던 감각들을 깨워낸 듯한 그곳은 중력보다 강하게 또 아주 깊숙하게 헤어나지
It sounds like Prince, Get It On. Just said that beginning part.
점점 깊어져가 밀려오는 널 품에 안을게 내 숨을
Oh, we'll see how they dance.
버티지만 거칠수록 I'm falling falling for you. 아찔하고 아득한 falling. I'm diving to you. Ooh, yeah.
난 그대가 저기 빛나는 별이라면 고개를 들고 있었지만 그대 위친 바닷속 늘 예상 밖의 her. 그대와 나 I'm mixed 믿을 수 없어도 나는 향해 Atlantis.
Got great rap vocal. This is the track, you know, that kind of mature, deep kind of texture. I like the way I had the not too flamboyant with their outfits like you get with most K-pop. I like the way I had this just 4 bands before them rather than 8 or 7. Okay, that's one flamboyant.
We're under the water. 난 네 안에 잠겨 내 숨을 가져가. 깊어진 your ocean, 짙어진 emotion. My love goes deep, go deep for you. 속에 내 온몸을 맡긴 채 너를 향해, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like we are underwater. Like we underwater. It's like we are underwater.
I think they're like the female version of Mamamoo.
너를 향해, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the male version of Mamamoo. So that was SHINee with Atlantis. Now, to my understanding, there's ONEW, MINHO, Key, and TAEMIN. I hope I'm getting those names right. What I said before is I like the fact that there's 4 rather than what I'm seeing so more, you know, like from the boys or EXO. There's so many. And when you get so many, even though they're absolutely amazing boy bands, and don't get me wrong, it's just, for me, it's just like, it's very hard to, it takes you a long while to be articulate on the person that you, of your preference, you know, or trying to fit out, okay, that person sings like that, that person sings like that. And there's, you know, they're different kind of clothing, different kind of dance routines. So you get mixed up so quickly. But when there's 4, it's for me is pleasant to the eyes because it's easy to check to look at. Easy that your eyes don't get confused. I see that they don't do kind of that the elaborate clothing where it's kind of the clothing that everybody will wear. Like you will wear those kind of clothing on the street and you feel no problem. So it gives you that kind of the boy next door kind of feeling that they're very easy approachable. They will easy blend in on the streets, and you wouldn't even notice. I mean, you would notice now, but if they wasn't, they wouldn't fit out of place on. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't fit out in place on the outfits what they wear. There's some boy bands that like, wow, you're wearing that. It looks cool, but you wouldn't be wearing. You'll stick out if you was wearing that on the streets. That's what I'm saying. So they're giving me that impression of, you know, these are the boys next door. I also said they remind me of they can easily be fitting in as the male version of Mamamoo. They give me that kind of same energy of what they're doing. It's a different kind of energy from EXO. It's EXO was more of, I know, just borderlining of maturity tracks, where this one is catering for me is lovely, where it sits on the borderline of teenage and going up to maturity. So you got the teenager factor, but you also just got the top end of the teenager. That's where for me they're in the realm that they do sit in. And like I said, it's because that they are feel approachable to the girls, they must be easily pleasing to the eye. So I understand the statement. I understand how they're getting big so quickly. What I would like to see next, I have no idea. I think it's just a case of being absolutely to enjoy the ride of what they're giving you, because you've got dancers, you've got a rapper, you've got all of them that can sing as well. They give you that kind of take. If I would say an English version, I would say Take That, a very Robbie Williams, Gary Barlow kind of vocals that I'm feeling in there. Certainly Gary Barlow and certainly Robert Williams in there. Don't know about Jason Orange or the other fella, but I certainly feel that kind of take that kind of textural vocals that's in there, and Take That was really, really big around the world. So, you know, if you're getting that kind of vocals, it's very nice to have that kind of similarity in the comparison to do so when you're looking at or intrigued on a new boy band or what is going on and what is new out there. So that was nice as well. Like I said, the makeup and the hairstyle element, it fits in with, you can wear those same makeup and hairdo when you're out on the streets, walking down the street. It doesn't matter. You won't, like I said, you'll fit in and you won't be getting stared at kind of thing. So it's very, very that warm felt about it. And then you've got that the guys having fun elements. Like all boy bands should do. So overall, I think it was an all-rounder, lovely first experience on SHINee, and this is their new track. I'll put down all the details down below and everything else. I will read a couple of things about them on Wikipedia. In the mid-2011, SHINee signed with EMI Records in Japan to venture into Japanese music scene. Their Japanese version of their single Replay sold over 1,000 copies, the highest number of sales for a Japanese debut single recorded by Oricon for a South Korean group at the time. It was followed by their first Japanese studio album, the first on December the 7th, 2020. Both were certified gold by RIAJ for selling over 100,000 copies in 2011. They've done a number of Japan debut premium reception at Abbey Road Studio in London. So they've been over to London, making them the first Asian artist to perform there. 2 years later, they released their second Japanese album, Boys Meet, in 2013. So they've been around for a long while. It says SHINee is considered to be one of the best live vocal groups in K-pop and is known for their highly synchronized and complex dance routine, having been awarded the Best Dance Performance Award at the Net Asian Music Awards 3 times in a row for their dance performance to Sherlock, Dreamgirl and Views. SHINee's signature musical style is contemporary R&B, but the group is known for their experimental sounds, incorporating various genres included funk, rock, hip hop, and EDM. So there you go, an all-rounder performance. They have been around for a long time. So there is a number of questions and number of information that I know you guys can easily send over to me. So please send them over to me and I will give you a shout out and I will read out your comments as well. But for now, SHINee with Atlantis, absolutely amazing. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And it is, I think for them, it's just a walk in the park. But for everybody else, it's for many people, it's a life-changing experience for listening to what they are, on contrary to can we listen to a number of boy bands that are 7, 8 in a group. But for that reason, I salute you. Brilliant.